I want all my fellow Americans to subscribe to my favorite Mexican ever sensitive society. He makes bangers on God, no cap. Get him to 500K subs already. God bless America.
So a few days ago, I said what I said. I said, I don't like Ludwig. I don't hate him. He's just someone that exists, that makes videos out there. I'm pretty sure I said it because there was this back and forth with the Twitch streamer Frogan going after Ludwig, and I was defending Ludwig. I was like, he did nothing wrong, but I'm not a fan. You know, I felt pretty indifferent about Ludwig. But after what I just witnessed with my 2 eyes, I regret saying that. I hate him with all of my heart. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. What is bro doing? What I hate is that whenever there's a little pushback from his community, he's always apologizing and crying and, no guys, that was not the case. Here, let me fix this right now. Now, there's a big difference between being wrong and owning up to it and apologizing, which I've done before. Most respectable content creators do when they mess up from time to time. They apologize, they take the L, they move on. With Ludwig over here, when he gets just a little pushback, then makes a whole 20-minute video talking about it. This was not warranted at all. The Dream fanbase, the Danny Gonzalez fanbase, and the Ludwig fanbase gotta be top 3 most toxic and most annoying fan bases to ever have. So what am I referring to? Ludwig put out this trailer where he's getting a whole bunch of content creators to do a speed run event. I'll play the clip and tell me if you can spot where the cancellation of Ludwig is warranted and why he needed to release a 15-minute video talking about it.
Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
Oh, is that the world record?
Playing too many video games.
Playing video games.
One doctor uses the term digital heroin.
Fuck yeah! Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! Let's go!
He has a lot of YouTubers. I think I saw Critical there. And this event is also supporting charities, which is always good. You're supporting No Kid Hungry and you're supporting Wings for Life. You're doing something good for the community. You are already extremely rich and you're giving back. Extremely respectable. Dude, this is awesome. If you're a normal person, you saw absolutely nothing wrong with this. You thought it was just a cool trailer to promote an event, to help people, to raise money for charities, and to have fun. So people are saying that Ludwig is now a horrible person because of the creators he's promoting for the event. Now, I'm looking at the list. I don't know any of these guys besides Critical. People had an issue, I'm not kidding here, people had an issue because there was no black content creators, because there was no women on this poster. Now, I'm not going to claim that I know everything about the speedrunning community because I don't, but I'm sure there's some very talented women out there. Thing is, when you're promoting an event, you need big names. You need famous people. That's why you put Critical in there, because he's probably the most well-known out of everyone here to draw people to come hang out with you, to come watch the show. You might not like Ludwig or 90% of the content creators here, but if you like Critical, you're gonna go check it out. You're gonna be like, oh, Charlie's here, I'm gonna go see it for him. You can't have irrelevant ass people be in there because they're not going to draw anything. I mean, just look at these replies. And this person says, I thought you said there was going to be women in this event. Are they the and more part? Did you know that the leader of Twitch Women's Guild is a notable speedrunner? Check out, and they drop her. Would love to see some women featuring your events. So there are no women speedrunners, or no women, no POC, no blacks. Wait, no POC people of, that means people of color, right? No POC, no blacks. Damn, man. Hopefully sad emoji. Hopefully there are some in this lineup, but going out the featuring list, I ain't too hopeful. Brother, are you stupid? They say and more, okay? Featuring man. Got it. Nice to feel excluded once again. Who is this person? Genuine question. And I wasn't invited, which I think is extremely racist of Ludwig's behalf. I mean, I don't see any brown people that look like me. I don't see any Line X folks around here. Why wasn't I invited to this event? I mean, I don't know where the event is going to be, but if it's in Cali, I can pull up within an hour. I wasn't even invited. I didn't get a DM. I didn't get anything. I'm kind of offended that I never got an invite. If you're going to invite random people just for the sake of being inclusive, invite me. With something like a 50-hour stream, I feel like there will be lots of opportunities for inclusion here. I gotta check this person's account. No comment. No comment. No women currently. Almost zero minority representation. Half of them are not even dedicated speedrunners. So disappointed in Ludwig. Do people want shitty speedrunners that are like of color just for the sake of having them? What if they suck? Now, this is when we get into his video, which is not the worst I've seen. This was something that was completely not necessary. Folding under pressure. It just kind of makes you look like a bitch, and it kind of looks like whenever your community's mad at you, you're going to be like, guys, you guys are right. My bad. I apologize. You're setting up an event. You're getting relevant people that are going to pull numbers to help your stream out. And on top of that, you're helping charity out. You have nothing to apologize for.
Usually when I upload a video, I have a good idea of how it's going to be received, whether people liked it or didn't like it. And when I uploaded my last video, I knew a few of you would be upset because I basically duped you into watching an ad for my next event. However, I thought, fuck it, dude. It's my channel. The event's for charity. I should promote it. So I uploaded it anyway. However, what I didn't anticipate was a shit ton of people who were mad at me over on twitter.com. And it's not for that reason at all. It's for something completely different. And we're here talking about drama once again. This time I'm in the drama so I can explain exactly what went down. There was like a trending Twitter page called The Problems with Ludwig's Speedrunning Event. And the event, if you haven't heard of it, is called Fast 50. It is a speedrunning charity marathon event that is 50 hours long, trying to raise money for No Kid Hungry and Wings for Life. We do like an event for No Kid Hungry every year, and thankful to a lot of your support. We are one of the larger donors to No Kid Hungry. I'm very proud of that fact. Proud to also now start working with Wings for Life. I think it'll be a fucking killer event. And this was the graphic that I attached along with the trailer that showed some of the creators who are going to be involved. You know, people like Point Crow, Moist Critical, Alfred, people you might recognize as speedrunning or speedrunning adjacent creators.
Yeah, the reason why you put the big boys on the featuring list as soon as you can to promote hype for the event is once again because you want relevant people there. You want the big content creators. If I was setting up an event and I could hire anyone to participate, of course I'm hitting Mr. Beast, right? I'm hitting PewDiePie up, all the big guys. If you take a look at the roster, it's most likely going to be white guys because those are just the biggest YouTubers. Like, how is that my fault? Now, there's definitely some black people that I would include, like Sensitive Society. This is something that no one should ever apologize for. Oh, guys, I'm sorry for wanting to help out kids who need food, but salty losers on Twitter who are not doing anything are mad at me because I didn't put women or black people or Asians or Mexicans. Like, it says right here, and more. There's more to come. I have patience. If you're setting up an event, who are you going to put? YouTubers with millions of subscribers or a black guy with like 10 subscribers just for the sake of inclusivity? People love to bitch about everything, but I guarantee you the people that are calling Ludwig out, they haven't donated a cent. They just want to be mad for the sake of being mad.
You might notice something that is missing from this graphic, however. People that aren't white. Or dudes. There's a lot of white guys, all right? And I got a bit of heat for that online. How did Ludwig manage to put together 19 white guys and one Asian guy, shout out Liam, for a speedrunning event, not one headlining woman? And then there's even more tweets. And by the way, I should say this right now. I have tried to blur out as best I can everybody's name and identity. I never want people to go for bat for me. Don't defend me, man. All right, all you should do is watch the thing that I put out. If you like it, hell yeah. If you don't, that's okay. Stop watching me, but never feel the need to defend me. I'm okay. I can defend myself. I'm an adult man in this world. Wait, why is there not a single woman in Ludwig's speedrun thing? Ain't no way. And then GTM posted rightfully that well, here is just an example of one woman who is participating in it. And then they said, that's good to hear. I'm happy that she will have that kind of opportunity to represent women in speedrunning. It does feel last minute as a way to cover up the negligence, but still dope to see. And then Laura, thankfully confirmed, no, he actually contacted me way before the initial trailer dropped. I just thought he didn't want me. No, definitely wanted Laura. Laura's a great speedrunner. So, you know, I'm not trying to sit here and tokenize and be like, yeah, I got this fucking woman and this black dude and also this Asian guy. Like, that's cringe. I don't need to tokenize the people who are going to my event. It is not all white dudes, okay? There are a lot of white guys. That is fair. But that's just because I asked people who I knew personally who are like speedrunning creators, and a lot of them happen to be white. And I wasn't going through like I'm a fucking admissions board saying, sorry, man, we hit our white quota. We can't allow you, Point Crow. All right, man, it's just not going to work out for you. I didn't do that. But safe to say, there are many more people than just white dudes attending.
I don't know why people made a huge deal out of this. This was just the first round. There was more to come. People need to learn to have patience. People gotta realize that this shit takes time. Hate you were getting on Twitter wasn't massive. It wasn't like you were getting ratioed or destroyed or anything. It wasn't that big of a deal until you made it. You know, the way I see it is, if I'm helping people out, if I'm helping a charity, and I'm sending this awesome event that's going to help a lot of people, feed a lot of people, I owe absolutely no one a fucking apology for wanting to help people. Just sitting on Twitter being miserable and being like, Ludwig, there was not a single woman or a POC in your roster. I know that it says more to come, but I don't have patience and I need the answers now. Why give these people power? Because you know it's gonna happen again. Because that's who these people are. Once they know you'll bend over anything, they got you.
Also upset that they weren't included in the graphic and they were relegated to and more. And the simple reason for that is because I'm still working on getting everybody in the schedule and in the event. I will be honest, I was a bit of a size queen, so I put a lot of the larger creators there because that'd be a bigger poll. But I also know a lot of these people, so I was able to reach out to them, as opposed to people I didn't know who I had to reach out to, get contact information with, and it was harder to confirm them as opposed to like Charlie, who, very cool for me, I can just message on Discord. So I hope that makes sense, but that's why the graphic didn't include people who aren't white dudes. And honestly, a bit of an error on my end for not just recognizing that. The optics of it, at least.
I don't know, I think it's quite sad that there's so many apology videos from content creators like, guys, I'm sorry for showing Starbucks for 4 seconds. I am so sorry. I am a horrible person. Guys, I am so sorry for having women on my event, but they were still not confirmed. But here's a video addressing that. It's just like, what is going on? How does your fan base have their hands so far up your ass so they could manipulate you and plate you like a fucking puppet? My advice would be to distance yourself from these people. Honestly, they're just extremely toxic. I am willing to bet $10 that this is going to happen again down the line. And then his fans, the insane ones, because I'm not saying every Ludwig fan is fucking insane, but the weird ones, they're gonna be like, how dare you not include a gay, black, biracial person in a wheelchair for your next event? How dare you? You can never please these people. But Ludwig had nothing to address nor apologize for. This could have been fixed with one tweet, not a 15-minute video. It's just ridiculous.
More concerns? If you're wondering why speedrunners are upset with Ludwig, think of it this way. Company posts an ad for a new IT job. Tons of qualified IT people apply, but it doesn't matter. The ad is just for appearance because that job is always going to the boss's son. Also diversity. Now, this one is because I tweeted out about this event, or vaguely about this event, about a month ago. I said, I got a crazy idea for an event. If there are any speedrunners who want to be a part of it, hit me up. Right? That was the tweet. And I actually had a shit ton of replies from this. And then people are assuming that I actually didn't invite any people from this. I just invited all of my friends, which frankly just isn't true. Like, in the video itself, I did say this. I never said this was like a speedrunner event for just speedrunners. Like,
also, as I'm editing this video, I just noticed that my video on Danny Gonzalez is recommended to Ludwig. So shout out to the YouTube algorithm, finally promoting my content. That's a huge W for Latinxers all around the world. So by this logic, it's 1,000% confirmed, not 1,000, 1,000,000,000% confirmed that Ludwig is rocking with Sensitive Society. We are now best friends.
GDQ, I said, I thought to myself, well, shit, I got a kick-ass team here at Offbrand. I'm friends with a lot of amazing speedrun creators. What if I make my own charity speedrunning marathon event? The goal was always to create a charity speedrunning marathon event with my creator speedrunning friends. Like that was the goal. But I also wanted to include a ton of dope speedrunners. And from this tweet, I got a bunch of dope speedrunners. Like, this is not an exhaustive list, but this is just 10 people I thought of off the top who I discovered just from this tweet. Outrageous Josh, Visuals, Laura, Tevin, all these people came from that tweet, right? Like the other people, sure, I did reach out to them beforehand, you know, like a Point Crow or a Doug, but I don't think that means that I didn't follow through. You know, not 100% of the event is people from that tweet, but it's pretty close to, like, you know, 50-50, 60-40. I invited a great amount of people who are going to show off their speedrunning talents from that.
Nothing to apologize for, in my opinion. This could have been addressed in one tweet. Yo, guys, just to clear some things up, and he says it. This is one of those Twitter being Twitter moments. If people like what they see, you're more than welcome to tune in. If you don't like what you see, you can get out. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. It's not like I'm gonna be crying if I lose 1 subscriber or anything. You can never in a million years please everyone. You have millions of fans. You're going to piss some people off, and you're going to be okay with that. The second you try to please every single one of your fans is the second everything falls apart. Some people are not going to like it. They're going to leave. And that's completely fine. It literally happens to every content creator. And at this point, you have millions of subscribers. Anyways, with that said, what do you guys think of the situation? Before you leave, please subscribe to the channel. We're so close to have 1 million. Let's get there. And once we get there, I'll definitely oil up for you guys. All right, I'm going to head out. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.